Guys, we're back again. I'm bringing to you today a 20-minute flash conditioning workout, okay? Actually, I'm going to bring you 3 different ones, all following the same basic principles, same time scale, and the same number of repetitions, just utilizing a few different exercises. So the first one I'm going to give you is one of my most basic, one of my most favorite, okay? And we're going to be doing box jumps and burpees. Our burpees will include a push-up and a light jump at the top. We're going to perform 10 repetitions of each. Now, I know that doesn't sound like much, but here's how it's going to work. For each one of these flash conditioning workouts that I'm going to show you today, you're going to have the extent of 1 minute to complete 10 repetitions of any given exercise. Whatever time remains in that minute after you've completed your repetitions is your rest time. Shortly, as soon as that minute is over and your rest period and your work period is over, you're going to begin the next exercise. Again, completing 10 repetitions of that exercise, and whatever remaining time in that minute is your additional rest. You're going to follow this through until you've completed 20 minutes of each exercise, or 20 minutes in total, I'm sorry. You should be doing 10 rounds of each exercise at 10 reps apiece, so you're working at 200 repetitions, okay? 200 repetitions in 20 minutes. This is good for keeping the heart elevated and not going too far over our head and not letting ourselves rest too much, okay? So we're going to begin here, and I'm going to show you the basic exercises, and then we'll put it all together for a few rounds, okay? So when picking a box, something to jump on, I suggest you use something around 18 to 24 inches. If you have more experience doing this, obviously you know what's a better height for you. Pick something higher if you must. If you haven't done this before, give it a test before you start the workout and make sure you have something that works for you well. Okay? Burpees, all you need is a little floor space. So a box jump is real simple. We're going to stand in front of our box. We're going to rear up and we're going to jump. Okay? Step down and do it again. If you want to make this faster pace and more intense, be quick off the box and rebound up. So we'll jump. Okay? That's your rebound. That's going to be a bit more intensive and you get your heart rate up a lot quicker. Okay? Next, we're going to move on to our burpees. Okay? You're going to start by placing the hands on the ground. We're going to then thrust our feet behind us, apply a push-up, back to our feet, and jump to the top. So I'm down, I'm kicking out, I'm pressing, I'm up, and a jump. Okay? That's one burpee. Okay? You're going to perform 10 of each exercise. Now, before I move on to actually doing this and showing you how this is going to run together, I'm going to give you the other exercises. Okay? So, those 2 exercises, the box jumps and the burpees, you'll use that for 1 conditioning round. Okay? For a total of 20 minutes. These other exercises I'm going to show you are for separate workouts, okay? Now, for workout number 2, flash conditioning, all the same rules apply, same repetition, same amount of time. This time what we're going to do is we're going to do jump squats with the tuck, okay? So, a jump squat works like this. You're going to rear down, and you're going to jump up, and when you do, we're going to bring the knees up to the chest. Okay? Squat jump with a tuck. Next, we're going to do floor jacks. Now, this is a push-up variation, okay, where we're going to also be incorporating our legs during the movement. We're going to start down on the floor, standard push-up position. As I come down to the floor, I'm going to open up my legs, okay, so all together, and then as I come up, all back together again. Down, out, up and in. Okay? Again, 10 repetitions. So, jump squat with a tuck, followed by floor jacks. That's your second flash conditioning. Now I'm going to show you the third one. The next one we're going to do alternating split squats or lunge jumps, okay? And sit throughs. So, the first movement is explosive, okay? We're going to start in a standard split squat or lunge position, down, and we're going to explosively jump and scissor and switch our feet, catching ourselves not allowing our knees to touch the ground, up and over again. Okay? Alternating split squat. Next, we're going to go to the floor for our sit-throughs. You're going to assume a push-up position to begin with. And then you're going to rotate up on the opposite foot and arm and kick your rear leg up and through where your forward hand was. So I'm going to lift this hand and I'm going to bring my opposite foot through and forward to where that hand was. Return and switch to the other side. Okay? That's a sit through. Again, 10 repetitions. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to put this together so you can see exactly how it works. I'm only going to do a few rounds. I'm going to incorporate each exercise a little different than how you would do it, but I want you to see how it would work together, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my stopwatch. You will need one, okay? A stopwatch or some kind of interval timer. 1 minute, start my clock, and I now have a minute to finish my box jumps, okay? So I'm going to start. Okay, so that only took me about 20 seconds. Traditionally, I personally would use a higher box. This is a little low for me. It may not be for you. I have 30 seconds still. I'm resting. I'm taking my time, taking my breath. The first few rounds are probably going to come off a bit easy. As you get further into the workout, it's going to become more difficult. It's going to take you longer to complete these exercises. 45 seconds. I have 15 seconds to rest. Next, I'm going to go into my burpees, okay? Remember, these are now 10 reps each, and I have 1 minute to complete. My minute's up, and now I begin. Okay, I'm at 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds to rest. Catch my breath. Stay upright. Open the chest. Breathe. Fastest way to recovery is controlling your breathing. Okay? I have 15 seconds. If you're going to work with the fast conditioning number 1, you continue with these 2 exercises. I'm going to move on to flash conditioning number 2 and use my jump squats with tucks and my floor jacks. Okay? Time starts now. Jump squats with tucks. All right, there's my 10. Got about 40 seconds left. Again, control your breathing. Next, I'm going to move on to floor jacks, okay? So remember, I'm showing you each flash conditioning workout separately. 15 seconds. I'm in the middle of number 2. I'm only going to choose one of these for my first time. I'm going to pick 2 exercises, and I'm going to stick with those 2 exercises for my entire 20-minute period. 3, 2, 1. Floor jacks. Down to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It can be that fast, right? 45 seconds to rest. Okay, so those are your 2 exercises for flash conditioning workout number 2. We're now going to move on to the exercises for number 3. Now mind you, see how this works. The format remains the same either way. So, pick your 2 exercises, stick with them. Next we're going to do split jumps, okay? And sit-throughs. If at some point you're doing this exercise and you're like, oh man, this really isn't tough enough. Instead of doing 10 total reps, something like a sit through or split squat, you can start doing 10 reps per side, okay? Most of the time that's how I prefer to do it, but for today's sake, 10 period. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Be as explosive out of that thing as you can. Still got a lot of rest time. It will slow down as you become more tired. Now I'm working into 5 minutes just about of work here, or a little under. I'm going to go into my 6th exercise, and that puts me about a quarter away through this workout. Your first time through, it's good. Stick to the 20 minutes, okay? Now, like I said, rather than increasing your time, increase your repetition to exercise if you need to make it more difficult. Cramming more exercise into that 1 minute period, okay? Start by doubling your unilateral movements, sit-throughs, jump squats, split jumps, and you can even incorporate box jumps. I've gone over my minute time. I'm going to go into my next exercise, which is sit-throughs, okay? Position, push-up position. I think I did an extra one there. But anyways, you get the point. I now have about 30 seconds to rest before I move on to my next exercise. Continue with this format, okay? Enjoy it, make it quick, get your cardio in, and make it count. If you really need to add some more on, pick another one of these and complete it again in the afternoon after your morning session. So next time, your active coach for Active Flicks, and I'll see you soon.